Greetings all, and welcome to another Coalition Gaming Battle Report. Alright everyone, Justin here as always. Today we got Chad with us, and we're going to be doing something for the first time for the channel, sort of adjacent. We're going to be playing some bolt action, but we're going to be doing the Academy of Street Fighting. Academy of Street Fighting. I'll get it right eventually. Which, for those who aren't familiar, it's a supplement that Warlord came out with.
Yeah, it was like an optional rule for more.
Yeah, it came out during the 75th anniversary of D-Day. It's a real quick, easy 2-page rule, but it basically allows you to play bolt action in a skirmish format, very small point level. Today we're going to be doing 200 points.
200.
So we're not going to go over the whole rule set because again it's very basic. It's bolt action with a few minor adjustments. Came out during version 2.
Right.
I will try to, as long as they still have it. It used to be on their community page to download for free. If it's still there, I'll make sure I post a link at the bottom. This is my way of reminding myself to post it at the bottom. It's real quick, 2-page, but lets you play at 200 point or a small scale. Came out there in 2nd edition. Didn't really have a whole lot of traction because
I think because it was on the community page, it wasn't really pushed.
Yeah, it wasn't really pushed a whole lot. They came out with a whole player pack of special missions for like D-Day and that kind of thing around there. But honestly, it was a little rough in 2nd edition just because the way the rules are, it didn't translate well to this. But 3rd edition came around for bolt action. We started looking at the rules for 3rd edition, and I went, you know what? This might actually be fun. So we dusted it off. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to do probably a series of these and talk about our thoughts on it in the end. Probably with some surprise things with the series if we do that other thing we talked about.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, pay attention to the page. So that's it. We're going to be doing Academy of Street Fighting bolt action, 200 points. We'll do the standard. We will show you the armies. We will show you the table, go over the mission scenario, and then we will get rolling. All right, everyone. So the massive German force for some bolt action, Academy of Street Fighting. So I'm at 198 points. So the one unique thing about this rule set, as we talked about it being played at a skirmish level, is each individual model is its own unit and has its own activation dice, which is kind of cool and unique, and we'll show you how that all works as we play through the game. But so first we have a total regular here Grenadier command, I guess 2 squads, platoon. So we have a regular lieutenant with a SMG, and then we got 1 squad here. The NCO has a assault rifle, 1 SMG, 1 rifle, and 2 assault rifles. So I try to color code my base so it's all there. So that's pretty much it for that squad. Next squad, kind of the same thing. We got a NCO with SMG. We have 3 riflemen. We have 2 assault rifles and another SMG back there. And that is it at a whopping 198 points. It is 13 order dice. So we will see what we're up against here in a second.
All right, so for my list, it's 200 points exactly. It's British Commandos. We have my lieutenant here. He's the metal model, so he has a silenced rifle, but we're not going to use the silenced roll. There's 2 regular commando squads. You have the NCO, a rifle, light machine gun, and loader. Then over here you have the NCO, rifle, light machine gun. It is the Vickers, but I didn't pay the points, so it's just a regular light machine gun and his loader.
And that is at a whopping 200 points.
9 order dice.
9 order dice. For commandos come heavy, and that's the way to do it. And all veteran, right?
Yes.
2 LMGs as well, which you're only ever shooting at 1 guy total in this, yeah, but you can hit hard. And I think this does have a rule for spraying over as well. We'll talk about when we're actually gaming here. So there we go. So that is the British Commandos, 9 order dice against 13 German order dice. We will show you the table and discuss the scenario. All right, guys, and here's the table. So we are playing on a 3x3 because of it being a small scale. Little village set up with dirt road coming down the center here. This is going to be basically standard rules. We have 2 things of area terrain, standard soft cover, can't be seen if you're all the way on the other end. Once you're in, you can be. Fences and hedgerows over here are soft cover. Can see over, we're going to play?
Yeah.
Yep, can see over, just give soft cover. All buildings are going to be hard cover. So it is a nice little sleepy village. So the scenario we're going to try that hopefully it plays out well is one that I just kind of quickly wrote up for this. And it's basically, as the attacker, you have been told that there is possibly a enemy OP in this little village down the road, and you've been assigned a couple squads to go and figure out if that is true or not. So the way we are going to play this scenario is we will roll off. Highest will pick if they want to be attacker or defender. The defender will set up 50% of their units rounding down on either table edge up to 18 inches, so basically halfway. You'll get half of your units on the table to set up as a defender. The attacker, who turns out as they're walking down haphazardly down the road here towards the village, turns out there is an OP there and starts taking incoming shots. So for the attackers, they will also start with half of their units on the table, but only 6 inches up from the board edge. What then will happen is that is going to be initial deployment to kind of signify the initial shots from the OP coming in at the squad walking down the street. Is the attacker, for every model on the table, will roll a d6. On a 1, they take a pin to start before the game even starts, just to kind of show those shots coming in and being like, what the heck's going on. Once the game starts, round 1, the attacker will get the other half of their force coming in as first wave, standard rules for bolt action. The defender, and that basically signifies that they started taking incoming shots. They had a runner go back and grab the other squad and say, hey, yep, we got contact, come on up to the front. Yeah, they are here, there is an OP. The defenders will get half of their half, so basically a quarter of their force will come on as first wave, and that's kind of the initial guys in the back, kind of on OP, on break, or their turn, not on watch, whatever it may be, reaction to that initial fire. Then the last quarter will come on as true reserves for round 2, and that signifies them running back and getting some people saying, hey, we've made contact, they're pushing on the OP. So that is kind of the scenario. We're curious to see how it plays out. I enjoy writing stuff, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and this is how we figure out if it works or not. But that is the scenario. That is the table. You've seen the armies. Now we are going to roll off. We will set up the initial on the board, and we will see you back here in a second. Alright, so here we are deployed real quick and easy. So Chad is going to be the defender with his whopping half of a force rounding down, which is 4 guys. So you have a squad. So you want to show me what you got where here?
All right, so we got a rifleman sitting here,
Yep.
just watching there.
Covering that.
The light machine gun team in the building.
Yep.
And we have an NCO over here all by himself.
All by himself.
Watching
Okay.
over this way.
So before we show you the rest real quick, so these are bolt action rules. So as long as the building is fully in your deployment zone, you can poke a hide hole in the building during deployment, which is what he did there. So he's got right center. Are you on the second floor in this or first?
I don't know if there is a first or second. It's a barn. Oh, I guess there is.
Yeah, it's second.
I'll be on the top.
You're gonna be on the top floor?
Yep.
So dead center, there's a hidey hole, 45 out. So real quick, we did look up the rules for machine guns, and I'm a little scared now. So what happens is, if they fire on a unit, quote unquote, a unit, an individual in this, and they successfully hit, they can target another unit that is a viable target within 6 inches and fire with one last shot. So he'll pick a target, shoot with 4. If he hits, after we resolve that whole attack, he goes to another one within 6 inches, rolls 3 dice. If that's successful, we resolve, find another one within 6 inches of that. You can't backtrack to one you've already hit on, but you can kind of spray multiple. So it's not good to bunch up. And you keep doing that until you either fail to hit or you run out of shots. So that is pretty devastating, but it makes sense him as a defender to be set up as an OP to have a machine gun covering down the road. So me for the attacker, I took my small 5-man squad with my LT. After the first incoming shots, they scattered, so I have a rifleman here in the woods. I have a assault rifle here. My NCO with assault rifle is here. NCO with SMG, I'm sorry, not NCO, just SMG is there. Lieutenant with SMG is here, and assault rifle on the end. So what we're going to do now is roll to see if I take any pins. I'm going to start left to right and work my way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I play specifically It's got to be in a trade account. We play flush, so re-rolls, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start left to right, 1 through 6. On a 1, they take a pin to start. So, and those are, for anyone who's watched our other games, the 6s used to be on our 1s with our black and white dice. Cold Legion Gaming just got our new gray dice, so these are actually on the right side. So that's a 6. 2 is going to be good. The third one is going to take a pin. Fourth one is going to take a pin. Fifth one is good. Good. So that is what I say. 3 and 4 is taking a pin. 1, 2, SMG and NCO will start with a pin on them. All right. So that is where we are starting. We'll get all dice in the bag. We're going to play 6 turns. The standard will roll for turn 7. That applies for this as well. And we'll go from there. I'm holding the camera now. We are going to have a stationary overlooking the table. Hopefully that works for everybody and they get a good view. We're playing here for the first time, recording in our clubhouse. And our tables are, we have higher standing tables, which is great, but it's a little hard to hold and see everything. So we're going to do a, get the tripod set up. We'll get a down shot. Let me know how you guys like that, if you prefer handheld. I have a habit of getting too involved in a game and forgetting I'm holding a camera. So sometimes I'm not pointing out what I'm actually doing. So I think the stationary works for something small scale like this because you'll be able to see the whole table in the dice tray. So there we go, done rambling. Let's get some dice in the bag and get rolling. Yep. Okay, so we are set up. Pin markers are placed. Hopefully the camera placement works good for you guys. Got the dice tray here. You can see most of the table. We're ready to go. Turn 1. Go ahead and pull me a German die, please. No. That's not how this works. Yeah, see? Karma. Well, it also doesn't help that I have 13 dice in it to your 9.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's going to happen. So, we are going to...
Speaking of which, you probably could have pulled the ones that are not coming in.
Yeah, I mean, technically reserves go in the bag. That's actually a thing that, it's funny, while we're doing stuff, we can talk here on camera. I thought of doing some special rules stuff and maybe doing something where your reserve dice don't go into the bag turn 1. Because then everyone's just like, oh, I'm going to use these just to put stuff down.
Yeah.
So one of the things I'm going to do right away is, in this game, actually it has grenades and smoke grenades. I know all the bolt action people are hollering because we've been yelling about grenades in the main game for a while. This game rule set is pretty basic. I do want to talk about that real quick, and we'll talk about some things as we go here. There's another supplement where they get kind of a little more in the weeds with this, but this is real simple. You can actually throw smoke grenades and frag grenades in this. After you advance or fire, just like instead of taking firing action, you can throw either one of those up to 6 inches and it just lands where you want it to land. So I am going to throw down some smoke right there behind this building to cover my advance.
Oh, but why?
Cause machine gun.
These are sitting pretty.
Cause machine gun. Here we go already.
Alright, well in that case, we are going to fire over here.
Shooting already.
Yep. We're going
NCO down on rifleman. Assault rifleman.
I had a tape measure.
So we had a tape measure. There we go.
Alright, so, should be in range.
I would think so.
Yep.
So one of the other things that we like about this and why it plays well to version 3 as we're going here and talking is it was very hard in version 2. We're dealing with single models, so you're always dealing with small team. Most of the time you're moving. You're usually at long range until it gets close and hairy. It was just starting on base 3 even, you were always hitting on 6s, 7s, 5s if you were super lucky. This with version 3, even though we're starting at base 4 now, there's no more small team, which works great for this. There's no more range, which works great for this. We found we were hitting more in version 3 with this than in 5. And adding cover now, because you got a single model, you can keep stuff in cover easier and actually shoot and move, communicate between the buildings. It just works better. Hopefully you guys see that as we play here. It just works better in version 3. So yeah.
One shot.
What do you got there? One shot. All right.
Shouldn't be any modifiers.
It's going to be straight force.
Yeah, I didn't move into anything.
Yep.
Look
So
at that.
misses. All right. So are you going to complain about it's the new dice already? It's the first time these dice have been used?
Well, it could be. It was the first one. Well, we'll see how the next one goes.
You didn't bring the brick that you had last time that rolled all 1s and 2s the whole game?
No, that is retired.
That was a fun.
We're not starting a timeout pile yet. We'll see.
No. All right. advancing my LT up since he already fired in this side, hopping. And again, you do have half of your force rounding up that can come in first wave this turn, remember?
Yeah.
So you got 3 guys, he's got 3 guys that can come in. The rest of my guys can start pouring in this turn as well. So my goal obviously is to get in quickly and push him.
We are going to
Before
ambush.
his reinforcements get up.
We're going to ambush.
Ambush, that's probably a good call.
I was thinking about doing that first, and then I did. You're up.
I'm going to move this guy up to the fence line, and he is going to pop 2 shots at your MCU there.
Right. What did your LT have?
He has an SMG.
Oh, okay, so he was
It's a
right.
machine pistol, so it's an SMG. He's
Yeah.
modeled with an SMG, or machine pistol. I can talk, I promise. But yeah, he's paid for the SMG. 2 shots at you there, needing force.
Yep.
There it
There's
is.
one.
I don't know if these are showing up on camera. Hopefully, you guys, these are showing up on camera. It's a 4 and a 2, so 1 hit.
So 1 pin.
And you're a veteran.
Yep.
That's going to be a miss on a 1.
Okay.
It's always tough when you're looking at a little screen on the camcorder, like
Yeah.
how it actually looks on the TV or computer screen if you can see it.
Me again. Well, we're gonna fire over here
All right.
because you're in the woods.
I am.
So it's gonna be 1 shot.
Yep.
No modifiers.
No modifiers on this. It's going to be 4s. That's a 2.
We are gonna start a timeout pile.
Oh, it's starting with the 2 card. Yes, sir.
And this dice is me. All right.
You can put your stuff in reserve down.
We are going to start with. We're gonna bring the LT in.
All right, LT is coming in.
Yep. He's just gonna run for now.
Put this. I don't know where that shows. I'm gonna put that there as turn 1.
Anyway, so he's gonna run up to the fence line.
Okay. Reserves already coming in. They hear the shots, the shooting.
I mean, I don't have much else to do. Me.
I didn't tell you to take 9 guys.
Yeah, but I'm pulling all my dice.
I know.
Alright, so we'll bring in the machine gun, start getting him ready.
Yeah, get him running up into place. So the win-lose conditions on this are obviously we're trying to hit an OP. So the objective is I have verified that there is a OP here, and obviously the objective then is to orders are to try to run him off if possible without taking severe losses.
And I need to stop you from getting over here.
Correct. Yep. So this is just kind of a real simple break type thing of who breaks first. And the way this game works is it would be real tough for you. Is if half of your force is eliminated, you lose the game. So
Yeah.
and I don't remember if it's rounding up or down. We'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah, we'll figure that out then.
All right. Let's advance this guy. Which is probably stupid because you probably couldn't machine gun me if you really wanted to now.
Yeah. But what else do you have over here? You have stuff.
I got NCO and SMG and the rest of my stuff to come in yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop 2 shots at you unless you're gonna pop an ambush.
Actually, no, because he's not a valid
He's not a
target.
valid target.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay. 2 shots at you, needing 4s. That is gonna be 1 hit.
Alright.
You are a veteran. That's a 5, so that's impossible, but you are in hard cover.
So hard cover.
4 up save.
No.
No. Oh lordy.
So that's
That was your loader. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't specify, but it was your loader.
alright.
I don't want to take out a machine gun right away. That seems like a jerk move.
that would be brutal.
Oh, he didn't fire. No, he didn't fire. Never mind.
Yeah.
So the way this works too, because they're individual units, as we talk, we'll cover this little bit of specific things. If he fires and wants to use a guy within 1 inches of the actual machine gun that has not fired yet, you pull both dice and that acts as a loader. You can fire without the loader, it takes a -1 modifier just like normal.
Yeah.
So, no real effect losing a loader in this, just like it would be in anything else.
Yeah. Actually, I gotta pull a dice out for him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because he didn't do anything.
I am going to run across this road.
Alright, I'm gonna...
I don't know if you want to pop an ambush as I come out.
I'll pop the ambush because I'm not gonna see anything else this turn.
Probably not.
So he'll fire.
Alright, so you're gonna fire at me there.
Yep. So
4 shots, eating 4s. That is 3 hits.
3 of them.
Regular, so.
Alright. That's a 6.
Oh, that is a 6. Oh, see, I'm used to the old dice.
Yeah,
There we go,
yeah.
that's a kill. I should have thrown smoke first, but I did not.
Yeah, and now there's nobody within 6 inches,
Nope.
so that's him
Yep,
done.
Him done. Ah, I should have thrown smoke and then moved out. That's alright. Lessons learned.
You should have been my most one to hit.
Oh, yeah.
No loader.
You had
There was,
yeah.
there was 5.
You're right, there we go. Before it hits the comments. Yep,
Yeah.
should have been -1. That's
Should have been
okay.
-1.
That's why we play. So we can learn things. Alright, I'm gonna start moving up my other dudes. They come on first wave, so no test needed. Gonna advance up here, pop a shot at you there. Using the
Alright.
4. That is a 5.
Alright, that's a pin.
That is nothing.
Me. Alright, well, we're gonna bring on this NCO. And he's gonna run and try to provide loader for this. So he's gonna
There you
run.
go.
He's gonna run up to here. Well, he can get to the door, so but he's in the
Yeah,
door.
he
Just
gets-
on the first
Yeah, as long as he
floor.
ends within 1 inch, standard bolt action rules, he's
Yeah.
on the first floor.
He's on the first floor, so I have to
Yep.
remember. I'm just gonna put him here so we remember.
Yep.
But he is inside.
Works for me. And this rule set, I should say, does have a Snap 2 version. Both your NCOs and officers can do it in this, and it's you just the same thing. The only difference in this is you have to give them the same order. So like if you got an NCO nearby, he can yell at 3 dudes to fire, you pull those dice and you go from there. Move a rifleman up. He's gonna pop a shot down at, is that your machine gun?
Yep.
Oh geez, here we go. That's cocked die, we said. That's still gonna be hit on a 4.
Alright.
That is gonna be a miss on a 4 though to wound.
Okay.
Okay.
I only have 2 left in here, and those. Actually, yeah, they're gonna go down, so they're all yours.
They're all me.
Yeah. I'll just do that, and then I'll do that.
Well, I can
That's, that'll be the easy way to do it.
He's gonna run. Be careful, because that machine gun's gonna be a bloody nightmare.
I mean, he already fired. You just don't know if I
Yeah,
get
not
to go
next
next.
turn.
Yeah.
Not next turn. Oh, he doesn't go in here. Also trying to remember that I have machine guns that I'm going up against and probably shouldn't get too
Gung ho.
gung-ho with getting too close with things. Alright, and lastly I'm going to try to just rally this NCO back here. Fails on a 10, so he goes down. Okay, so that should be it.
Yeah.
So, real quick, give a snapshot because I just moved a whole bunch of stuff and I haven't decided if I'm going to edit or not yet. So he had all this stuff left in reserve. Where the Germans sit right now is we've started to move up on this side. I got some guys back here, Salter and an NCO, assault rifleman back there. These guys are pushing up this side. One SMG was dumb enough to run across the street and get killed in the process. And that is where I'm at. The end of each turn, the smoke just dissipates and goes away. It's very thick smoke, only momentarily.
Yeah.
And how are you sitting over there?
For me, I have a rifleman sitting here with one pin. I got my light machine gun here with a pin. There's an NCO in the first floor going up to be the loader for them. My lieutenant just chilling here. My other light machine gun with a pin here and an NCO here with a pin.
All right, so there we go. So that's the end of turn 1, going into turn 2. So obviously pins stack very quickly in this game, just like everywhere else. Officers give their standard morale bonus, and that's kind of it. So I now have all my cards on the table and I'm charging forward.
I have 2 dice.
You have 2 guys, yeah. All right,
Reinforcements are coming.
Yeah. All dice back in the bag. I am down 1, you're down 1. Alright, top of turn 2, dice are in the bag. It's you.
Ho ho ho.
Well, that's not good.
We're gonna fire. We gotta see if he can pass his morale.
That's a 5, he passes.
So he gets rid of that.
This is going to hurt.
So we're gonna target this guy, so they can go 6 and 6.
You can, but you can't go, once you pick the new target, it's 6 inches from that target.
Oh, it has to go down the line.
So you daisy chain it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll fire out this guy here first.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, because it'll make sense at 6 inches of that target. So
In a resolve attack against a different target within 6 inches of the machine gun can keep firing in this fashion until it misses an attack. So basically it comes to new valid target.
Okay.
So starting with the NCO.
All right. Now he is -1.
Yep, so
Okay.
5s.
Oh,
and
God.
he misses on the first shot. Oh no.
All right, so that did nothing.
That does not bode well for you for the rest of the game. I don't even have to worry about him now.
Nope.
I gotta worry about over here.
Yeah, you got this one. Who also doesn't have his loader. I mean, none of those would have hit anyway, so.
Yeah, that is rough. Oof.
New dice. I'm
Dude.
putting the dice.
I'm just going to move my rifleman up to the fence line, and he's going to pop a shot at your machine gun.
Okay.
That will hit on a 5 because of movement.
Yep.
That will not do anything to a veteran on a 2. Me again. He already fired. My rifleman. Oof. That guy's in the building, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
My rifleman is going to advance over here, 6 inches up, get to that hedgerow right there. I'm just going to move terrain with me as I go, why not?
Yeah. Move the building.
Take the building as I go.
Alright,
Right
you
here.
can shoot. If you were down.
Can shoot.
Next, you have a rifle, right?
I do. Yeah, let's pop a shot, rifleman, to over there if you're rifleman.
Okay.
That's a 6,
That's
that's a hit. 5 wounds of vet.
Alright.
Soft cover. Saves it.
I'm good.
There we go.
You get that branch.
Yes.
That strategically placed branch.
Rubbery. Yeah. I'm going to advance this rifleman up 6 inches. That's the other nice thing in this game is you can pretty much guarantee most of the time you're going to be where you need to be. Smoke!
Oh, why are you doing that now?
Because. So again, we're playing these rules as written because it's just a 2-page kind of supplement.
Yeah.
They have tweaked them since then, but like there's no. Apparently these guys carry a limitless amount of grenades and smoke and all that kind of stuff. In the future, part of the teaser was that we're going to be doing something with that where it's a little more realistic, I guess you can say.
Even if I go with him, he doesn't have a loader. He's gonna have 1 pin.
He's going to be
get
hitting
on
on
sixes.
6s. Where's your LT though?
Right here. But still, if I pass, that's 1.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 1. So. We are going.
Yeah, that's
to-
tough because you can move a guy over, but he can't be the loader this turn because he then has gone already.
Yep. Alright. So what we'll do, we'll advance this guy up.
Okay.
Because then he can still shoot and then act as a loader next turn.
You can, yep.
And he will take a shot at that assault rifle right there.
Okay.
So one shot, we did move on 5s. Nope.
Misses.
I don't like your dice, Justin.
You can bring your own dice. You and your notorious bad dice rolling.
Well, that's why I need to roll lots.
Yeah. Yeah, this one at a time is a little tough.
Yeah.
Let's just run this dude up to the hedge. God, come on. This was a run. Now, he can really just move up to the hedge because he can't run over a hedge. A rifleman, I know it's hard to see with these buildings, that's why I'm deciding if I like this stationary camera, but SMG is run up there. I'm gonna fire at the hole. I think you're within 12. Yeah, within.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, then SMG or
SMG.
it's not an assault rifle.
No, it's a PPSH.
Oh, okay, okay.
Took it off some Russian. He popped 2 shots. Needing 4s.
But you're not fighting Russians here.
Well, they're Germans. They fight anybody who comes near them, including themselves. That's a hit wound on a veteran on a 5.
All right, on the loader.
Oh,
on the
NCO.
machine
On the NCO.
gun. NCO, okay. And cover save.
Saved it.
Made it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to declare the target. We got 2 of them now. It's not like I've ever played this game before or anything.
All right. So we are going to try to shoot with this guy at that guy.
Okay.
That's the game plan.
That's the game plan. 2 pins.
Yeah, 2 pins. Come on, roll low.
You got it.
That's a 6, so yes.
Good to go. 1 removed.
So 1 pin removed, and hitting on 5.
Yeah.
No.
That's a miss.
All these 2s.
I know I have 300 of these dice sitting over here, but you don't have to put all of them in timeout by the end of the game.
Well, I mean, I'm working on it. I have 6 left with 8 in timeout. Oh, these ones can go in. They're 3s.
They're it's not horrible.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run this guy up to here.
Well, in that case, we're going to take the LT and take a shot at some machine gun. I don't want some machine guns getting too close.
Yeah, when we tried to set up for the first time, the SMG ran up and threw a grenade into a building and killed a bunch of dudes.
Yeah. So, he's going to take a shot.
Wounds on a 6, hits on a 6.
Hey, all right.
That's a pin marker out.
All right, here, ready.
That's
Oh,
a wound. I am in soft cover. Saved.
Damn.
6. I just want to point out so far that I technically have put more pins on myself than you have so far.
Yeah, and no, I did 2. I did that one and that one. He's dead.
Okay, alright. Well, so he was dead. That technically the pin never went on him. He died before.
Well, I mean, he's still got a pin.
Fine, I'll give you it. NCO back here is going to try to rally with 1 pin on me, and not rally, he's going to try to move. Nope, he's going down.
All right, that's second time.
He does not want to go anywhere. At least he didn't run off the board.
Yeah.
Just 1.5 inches of the board edge.
I should run a guy up there just to make you.
That's messed up. Me again. NCO is just going to move up to the fence line here. I'm going to fire at that's your NCO over there?
Yep, you're right there.
And actually it's my LT, sorry, but it's out of range because he only has an SMG, and why was I thinking that was under 12?
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Well, I can't run anyway because I'm the fence line, so it's going to take me another turn to hop at me again. Assault rifle here is going to fire down at your NCO.
Okay.
The other guy's 2 pins, I'm not really worried about him. Needing 4s, nothing. Can I add them together?
Nope.
I'd let you add 2 dice together, but it still wouldn't be what you need to hit. So.
No, it wasn't. Now we're gonna bring in his loader to get him set up for next turn.
There you go.
So he's gonna just run up here.
Okay.
So he can't shoot because he had to run.
Here we go.
All right. Well, if that's the case, we are going to try to have him pass his test. 6, so he did. And now we're going to try shooting your LT there.
Oh, my LT here?
Yep, on 6s.
4 LT.
Nope.
Oh, dude.
Even without it, would have been 1.
I know. It's tough that, like,
Don't
you have your loader there, like, why he can't, but I guess because he took his action to move up.
Yeah, he just got there.
I mean, I'd say technically you have that thing resting against the fence post, you'd be fine, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, more in the dirt game would have been a little different.
I'm gonna, this is my assault rifle over here, is going to, he can only move 6 because he's up in the hedges, so he's just gonna move up to here, and that's gonna be his action, because I smoked myself. You?
Alright. We are going to take my NCO over here, and we're going to try to hit that assault rifle there.
Straight fly, go past it.
Yeah, and I just had it too.
There's only 6 sides. Find it.
Yeah, but it's always the wrong one.
It's always the one your thumb's on.
That is a 9.
They're a veteran, so it should be a 10 minus the 1. It should be good on a 9. Even with the LTs, probably within 6 or close.
No, the LT's way
wait,
over.
oh, that's right. He moved to the edge.
Yep. All right. So he made it.
1 shot.
Just.
Straight 4. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Regulars force the wound. Wounds on a 6.
All right.
Soft cover save.
Come on, go for me.
He's dead.
All right.
Need a 5 up.
Did something. This is gonna fall.
Yeah.
Right there.
So that's 2.
I did something.
All right. I mean, you still have like 4 more to go for me, but we're getting there.
Yeah. Wouldn't be down.
I'm gonna run my NCO here. The dice tray does not count as cover, so I don't have to run over that.
Being brave.
Well, I can afford to be stupid. I don't know if it's brave, but it's...
Come into close combat.
I'm not that brave.
Come into close combat.
I'm running this guy over to here. Last one is you.
Alright, well that's this guy over here. This rifle, we're going to be a little bit tactical, and we're going to advance him 6 inches up to here. Technically, won't really be covered, but we're going to take a shot. And then we'll probably go a little bit, a little bit further.
Oh, and before, I'm sure it's going to be posted in the comments by now because we didn't say it. He's coming in as reserves, but we're not doing reserve rolls just because it's a small scale game.
Yeah.
And it would be very difficult to have to do reserve rolls for all these individual guys.
1 shot on the rifle.
Yep. That's a
That's
hit.
a hit. Yep.
It's not in the tray, you can reroll. 4 will wound a regular, and soft cover save of, oh, I saw it for a second.
It was there for a second.
It hesitated, so that rifleman is dead.
Alright.
You can see how quick things go in this game as well, which is kind of nice. Okay, so end of turn 2. I got NCO ran up there, took some shots here, lost a guy. Trying to get some cover fire, got assault rifle here. NCO decides he doesn't want to do anything here. Trying to hopscotch and push up here along the buildings. And then this side I've kind of moved up to the hedges, getting ready for one final push over, but you're in a really good position for that now, and your other one, which worries me. So I was good turn 2 because you had enough pins on you and casualties I can push up, but it's going to get real dicey here. Just like in any game, it's funny, whether you're playing a 2,000 point game or a 1250 game or a 200 point game, turn 3 is always going to be the money maker. So where are you at?
So I have a rifleman advancing here. We have a rifleman with one pin sitting behind the smoke. Thank you for giving me cover.
Yeah, well.
I have the NCO and the light machine gun sitting up here yet. So now I gotta start watching out for HE.
See if I can throw a grenade up there.
Yeah. I have my LT still just sitting here watching around the corner. This light machine gun with his loader sitting here and my NCO sitting here.
Cool. And just because I'm running through my mind how I'm going to play next turn, smoke goes away at the end of each turn. Smoke only covers up to 1-4, so throwing it here does not cover up. It's a misty morning somewhere, and it's the smoke is laying low. So just because it would be ridiculous if it all of a sudden covered an entire building.
Yeah, an entire building.
It's one smoke canister. Okay, so that's where we are at the end of turn 2. We will clean up dice and we'll get in for turn 3. Alright, we are at the top of turn 3. It's ready to go. I gotta decide if I'm gonna plaster the building with shells or I can't smoke through the second story.
Yeah.
So I gotta put some cover and fire into that peephole, which there we go.
I was hoping it was me.
But it wasn't.
Wah, wah, wah.
So right off the bat, I gotta put 2 shots in that window and try to put some cover, suppression fire on you there. Because that's gonna get ugly. 18 inches, we're good. 2 shots, needing 4s at the, I'm picking your NCO this time, or your machine gun this time. I'm giving you enough time. That's gonna be 1 hit.
1 hit, okay.
That's another wound on a 6. I like these dice. How do you like these dice?
I don't like these dice.
Hardcover save, 4 up.
Hardcover save.
Oh,
no.
Dude.
Machine gun's gone. I don't like your dice, Justin.
I just rolled 2 6s in a row.
Yeah, well, that's you.
We're supposed to be rolling all 6 so people want to buy the dice when I post them.
Yeah, well, I am not the poster child for that.
Fire 1 shot here at the rifleman down on your machine gunner. I feel bad doing this, but it's only 1 shot on a 4. Hits on a 4. Wounds on a 5. Dear God.
Ready? He's dead.
So I decided you and I are just going to play nothing but bolt action because every other game you mop up with me. But this is the second game playing bolt action in a row where you've just not had much luck with dice.
Well, again, it's because the 1 dice.
It is 1 die. You got to get very lucky.
Yeah.
It's like the discussion we've always had with Frostgrave is you got 1 d20 and it can get very swingy if it's not rolled.
Yeah. Historically, any games that do 1 dice, I'm bad at. I need numbers.
This SMG here is going to attempt to move and fire. He has a pin on him. So morale check, passes on a 7. And I'm going to pop 2 shots at you there.
Okay.
And then technically it's close range now. This is supposed to be a really fun and exciting game, and I'm going to be done at turn 3 here.
Yeah.
2 shots on you, needing 2s. 1 hit. Wounded on a 6. Jeez.
Alright, ready?
Reroll is cocked. Come on.
He's dead. Now we need to see half force rounding up or rounding down, because that is half my force.
So pause for a second. Okay, and we're back. So just reading quick to recount what we said earlier about when you lose half of your models, the game's over. That is not quite true. When you lose half or more, you hit a break point. From then on, every time you take a casualty, including the one that puts you at break point, you have to take a morale check on your forces officers' morale to see if you break or not. So you're still good until you lose 1 more, and then you got to start taking a break check. So, okay.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm down 3, so I mean,
I'm down 4.
and you're veterans, which is miserable.
Yeah.
And all my stuff's in soft cover. You had some stuff in hard cover that took a hit.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're just gonna
this is going to be a real nice quick game to show them the basics.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is when you and I, when I wrote this scenario and you and I were discussing it, we were worried that the defenders were just going to be able to turtle up and destroy the attackers.
Yeah, but that wasn't counting on my rolling.
Should I be? We'll play the same scenario and I'll be defender next time. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, then I'll have to roll for dangerous random. You'd be tripping over banana.
So this isn't fantasy. The trees don't come alive and attack you.
Yeah, we're gonna advance there. And what are grenades?
Grenades are, if you're within, as soon as you're within 6 inches, you throw a grenade, it auto hits where you want it to land, and does an HE template blast.
Yeah.
HE1 template. So as long as you're within 6 inches.
We're gonna throw a grenade, right?
Yeah. You don't have to roll the hit. You don't have to roll the hit, and it's an HE1, so it's a +1 pen.
Yeah, I remember last time I did this.
Yeah. So it hits me.
Yep.
Regular, so you need a 3 up to wound me because.
Ready?
That's
okay.
a 6. All right.
That's yeah.
And do you get cover saves with HE? I don't remember in 3rd edition. All right, and we're back. So, try to remember the rules because it is a new thing with version 3. With indirect HE, you don't get a cover save, but since it's a thrown, it's like a shooting type of thing. I would get a cover save. We decided. All of that discussion, I'm going to fail here anyway.
Maybe.
Oh, we're not. But I do take.
Soft covers 6.
Soft cover's 5 up.
Oh,
hard covers, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I do take D2 pins because it is an HE1. 2 pins.
2 pins. All right. Look at that. Now, mind you, in the test game, every grenade you threw killed someone.
I did, yeah, straight up.
And in my test game, I did nothing with grenades.
No. So I was surprised, and you're like, I'm going to throw a grenade. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, and again, the way these rules are written, you don't have to roll the hit. It auto lands exactly where you want it to, and it's a 1-inch template, so why not?
Yeah. He is an assault rifle, so he's going to fire over there. Okay. So we're going to use the timeout dice, see if they do anything.
Do you need more dice? That's 1 hit.
Well, that's to get rid of this marker.
Oh, let's get rid of the marker. Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't shoot twice.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, now we're shooting.
And there you go. Still a hit.
Still a hit.
Hits on 5. Does not wound on a 2.
Okay. Good luck.
So we're trying not to overthink things. We just roll the dice first and then decide if we need to discuss. Your LT has not gone yet, has he?
Nope, he's still sitting here.
And he can see him because you shot at me, right?
Yep.
Got a rifle here, you're going to pop a shot at your LT. Needing a 4. That hits on a 6.
Okay.
And it does not wound on a 2.
Okay.
Hooray.
I'm sitting here kind of looking, my NCO here has his finger up, it's like he's trying to poke another hole in the yes, I have him right up again.
Trying to dig his Shawshank his way into another hiding hole there. Needs a spoon for that. I'm just going to fire with my NCO that's hiding behind the dice tray here. 2 shots at
my NCO.
NCO, yep. Both hit.
Okay.
6 and a 5 to wound. I need double 6s.
Okay.
Do you want to use the dice? No, don't touch my dice over here. No.
Ready?
See, you took both.
Ooh.
See, you took the luck from my dice.
Oh, maybe. Maybe it's coming back my way.
That's messed up. Okay. Well, this is gonna get real swicky the last couple rounds then.
All right, that's me. All right. Well, since you shot at me, I'm gonna shoot at you.
Oh, it only seems fair.
Yeah. Let's do that. Now we're gonna roll 2 dice and fail our overcheck. You ready? Nope, we passed it. Okay, good.
You and Eric, I just always have to put pins on you guys because anytime I get you guys to roll dice, it's going to be a good day.
Oh, I can always pass that. I just can't hit anything. So we're shooting.
That's a hit on a 4.
That's a hit.
And force to wound. Wounds on a 4.
Okay.
Soft cover save on a 5 is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to decide if here to your LT is within an inch of that dude. said it's pretty close. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move. Yeah, I'm gonna be. Yeah. Too close to tell, so it's okay. We're just gonna shift over to here and pop a shot. Just trying to save me that -1.
Yeah.
Eating a 5. Oh, I don't know, 1 anyway.
Yep. All right.
Somebody touching my dice.
Now it's turning. All right. Well, we are gonna fire at this guy that's too close with my LT.
Trying to keep me at bay. He's got 2 pins on him already.
He made it.
Yeah, pats himself on the back underneath.
Yep. Good job, lads. All right, here we go. 1 shot.
That'll hit.
That's a hit.
5 to hit. 6 will wounds. Soft cover on a foe. No, there we go. He's finally
He's
dead.
gone.
3 pins finally did it.
All right.
Alright, we are at 4 to 4 as far as kills.
It's all your luck. Yeah, 4 regulars, 4 veterans. Not quite even.
Trying to help you out.
with 2 light machine guns.
Trying to help you out. Yeah, the 2 LMGs gone is a rough thing. Yeah, because what, they're 15 points at 200? That's
Something like that, yeah.
that hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Just gonna move up to here. Okay, that is his turn.
Okay.
Assault rifle's gonna come around the corner and pop 2 shots down at your loader. Or rifleman now, I guess?
Yeah, rifleman. Yeah.
Can't be loader when there's no gun there. 2 shots, that should be a 10-18, right? Yeah. Barely, but in. Okay, 2.5. That is 1 hit.
All right.
Vet needs a 5. Wounds on a 5.
All right. Ready?
Oh, it
He's
was
dead.
there. It teased you.
He's dead.
It teased you. So that is now break point.
Yeah. That also leaves but you that.
So you gotta do a
And-
break check.
Nope.
And that's game.
Run away.
Okay, so we will be back in a moment with our thoughts and finale. Okay, so that went a lot better for me, a lot worse for you than we were expecting. Turn 3, the British ended up losing their 5th man and failed the break check, which is tough. With how low you've been rolling, that should have been the one roll that you were good on. So, I pushed up kind of aggressively. We were just talking about off camera, and we'll talk more in a discussion when we decide to do about this, but it seems like the LMG's getting those 4 shots, and on a smaller table, it is a small table technically,
Yeah.
for this many people on, so like you were going to get some nice bunched up shots, you just couldn't get the dice rolling. That probably could have changed the game. I mean, I was all regular, but being able to have assault weapons with 2 shots and moving and shooting was
yeah.
huge for me. So, any final thoughts, Chad, other than ouch?
Yeah. Ouch. Light machine guns. If you're not me, maybe good.
Yeah, we're gonna play a couple other games in this before we do one of our sit and talks and actually discuss what we feel about the rule set. Which again, guys, so I'll try to post a link, but it is literally I say 4-page. That's the front page. There's a couple special rules here, and some special rules here. It's a real simplistic way to play skirmish, and I think I'm kind of surprised they're not pushing this more simply because with the starter sets, you could buy one of the new starter sets, the Bulge or the new Band of Brothers one that just came out.
Band of Brothers is out now.
Yeah, and 2 people could play this and actually start to learn the rules with some slight modifications. I like this not just because of how the game went, but I kind of like how it plays out.
Yeah, it is fun. It's terrain heavy, which might not be beginner friendly.
That is true because you're playing. I mean, you do need it. Bolt action's always been very reliant on terrain. This is even more so.
Yeah. I mean, Academy of Street Fighting.
Yeah, Street Fighting.
Kind of says it right there.
Yeah, and so this supplement is actually more than 4 pages because it comes with some scenarios for Stalingrad is actually what it was for. It came out during the D-Day stuff,
But I'm trying to remember, and we're rambling here, and we're going to talk more in a sit and talk. There was before Academy of Street Fighting, there was another one that they had that was very, very basic, that didn't really go anywhere. They didn't really develop further. They pushed this during the 75th anniversary, and then there's another one that came out later on that we'll discuss in a future video. So, but that's it. That was really quick. I hope you guys sort of enjoyed it. I hope the Steadicam being on a tripod worked and you guys were able to see everything and see the dice rolling. Please let us know if you've played this supplement before, what you guys think of it, tricks that you found that work well for it. I'm sure we got stuff wrong. I know we got stuff wrong. It happens, especially when you're trying to game and record and do everything as well. You can know the game very, very well and still miss stuff. I TO big tournaments and I still get stuff wrong when I'm playing. Yeah. So it happens. But the obligatory like, comment, subscribe. You liking the videos is how we know what type of content to put out. Subscribing helps you and us, so you know when we put out new content. I say this at the end of every video, but we're really trying to push for more content. I got some people like Chad here helping me out to do that. And then, you know, comments, let us know your thoughts on it. Let us know if you prefer the movement handy cam like this or if you prefer a steady cam. So I think that is it. Until next time, hopefully we'll see some more of this on the table if Chad doesn't rage quit. But that's it.
Maybe.
Table's too heavy. That's why we bolted these heavy tables. You're not flipping this thing. You're throwing it back before that happens. All right, until next time, happy gaming.